Up next, we have Miss Vandita, who will be presenting, who's the head of marketing from Godrej Körber, and will be presenting on a solution called Vibe. Over to you, Vandita.
Hi everyone. I'm here to talk about this software, which is Vibe. It's a SaaS-based software, and Godrej Korber is like Vibe is a software partner for us. Now, what is it about? That's what we are here to discuss about. We have spoken about overall equipment efficiency. We have spoken about manufacturing excellence, but we are the presentation. But we have missed a very important thing, your workforce. How do you engage your workforce? That plays a very, very critical role when it comes to warehouse operations or supply chain management. So let's talk about that. Can I have a pointer? Okay. So can I have the first slide, please? The first. Okay. So when we say engaged workforce, we want to motivate your workforce with the process of gamification. And yes, it's possible because multiple companies have adapted and embraced this gamification. What is Vibe would be in your mind that why is Godrej Korber partnering with Vibe? What is the benefit that we give to our customers or different industries when they want to embrace gamifications? How can you do that? So let me take you through that. Let's move on. Move on. This is a team of Vibe, but let me give you an intro of Vibe. Let's move on. Next slide, please. Okay. So you can see that Abhishek, when my colleague was talking about our business areas, so Korber is into multiple business areas, 4 major areas: digital, technologies, pharma, and supply chain. So Korber Digital and Korber Supply Chain have partnered with Vibe. Now, what does Vibe do? Vibe has a digital expertise. They have a software, SaaS-based platform, and we have partnered them with our WMS software. Now, when we say Godrej Korber is a system integrator, right? When we have hardware merged with the WMS for making your supply chain move in a warehouse, what we can actually do is Vibe could also get embedded to your software, to your WMS, and it can actually give results to you. Now, let me take you through how. Let's move on. Next slide. So, I'll quickly just tell you what it is. Next slide, please. All right. Now, one thing that we have, okay, thank you. Okay. One thing that we have noticed is that, our workforce, they're not motivated enough. When they're working in a warehouse, they're doing multiple redundant tasks, very, very regular, mundane tasks. What are those tasks? Order picking it like inventory management when we have to do. So we are sitting on the other side. We don't know that our frontline people who are working, that workforce, is not motivated enough. They really find it very boring. But how do you motivate them as a leader, right? That's very important. That's what Vibe does. Now, what Vibe does is, let me give you a very simple example, then you don't even need to go through this presentation. For example, this person is his regular task is linked with some kind of reward or recognition which can be customizable. Say, for example, there's an IPL ticket which is linked to his task, right? Now, he knows that he can earn points by doing 100 order picking in 1 week. Now, he will be motivated enough to actually do that order picking in order to claim that reward. And that's what Vibe does. It creates a customizable software for you, right? Like you as a leader for your workforce, you can design your KPIs. What do you think could be your KPIs? Because when we say overall equipment effectiveness, one thing that we forget is it's also about identifying losses. How do you identify your losses, right? This is a way that you can identify your losses and you can actually benchmark the progress of how the productivity is working. And that's what Vibe does for you, no? So our team of people who's sitting in Portugal, the Vibe team, we can connect you with them and You can just talk to them and they can design it. Even the rewards can be customizable. It's a purely app-based system, and you can actually do multiple things. Yeah. So you can see multiple companies have embraced gamifications in their life, be it Shell, NRC, Miles and Moores. So, we should also do that because we need to motivate our workforce. That's very, very important. And how can you do that? Is we have a desktop back office tool for managers who can actually see that how is it really working for your system. We have app for your employees, and we have a public display where you can actually show to your managers and your management how the software has done wonders for you. And at the back end, how does it work is we get your data, it gets loaded, your ERP gets loaded, like whatever, it could be even your safety parameter. Say you are just worried that safety is something that you're concerned about, and you have a huge workforce, say 1,000 people. How do you motivate and continuously tell them that safety is a very critical element? How do you do that? Link it to gamification, and you will see that safety measures and safety protocols have really improved. And yeah, it does work. Yeah, so basically you define your challenge, then you participate, then there's a leaderboard. There could be like a healthy competition between your colleagues and your employees. And yeah, finally, there's a store for rewards. So even the rewards can be designed by your management and your team, and you can do it. These are some of the cases where it could be used. This is two verbos, so I just hope that you got some idea of what it is and what it is not. So these are some of the pain points. Like as a customer, one of the pain point could be high employee turnover resulting in high training costs, operational inefficiency, absence of mitigation plans to combat operational disruptions, and multiple, like I said, safety, order picking, and a lot of redundant and regular tasks which makes you boring. You need to keep yourself in their shoes, and then you can actually see, oh my god, this is so boring. But how do you really do that? You can actually find out for innovative ways to do that, and it's really simple. Yes, we are actually doing a process and a case study for Coca-Cola. They have also embraced it, and we are in process. So yeah, we are working over there as well. KPIs, the key performance indicators, which can be gamified, like I mentioned, was overall equipment effectiveness. Personas to be gamified could be your employees. So it is not just an HR-based thing. So a lot of people will have in their mind that, this is much, HR-related thing. Let me tell you, no, no, no. It's not just for HR. You can put it and place it anywhere, and you will actually see the results. Yeah. And my last thing is that I wanted you to feel the vibe of vibe, and I really hope you did feel the vibe of vibe. For more details, you can always contact us. With Godrej Korber, we always say that automation is in, but let's not forget it's never human versus machine. It's human and machines. It's a very cobot kind of a structure. It's a collaborative effort. So we cannot miss the workforce over there. And that's why we also thought of automating that thing and gamifying that part of it. So yeah, that was the idea. Thank you very much. Any more questions, you can always come back to us. Thank you.
Thank you, Vandita, for the positive vibes.